Hello. Y'all knows before he asked. Now you got CJ on 32s, basically having to explain himself because CJ keep bringing up his age and etc. So he finally revealed his ID and showed it, at the end of the day. But I think CJ was more referencing him acting like a YN, like a mother in their early 20s, going to the club, throwing ones. You ain't buying property. You're not building a legacy with your kids and incorporating them into your business. Shit like that. But I think he wanted to come back and basically explain himself, which he should be able to do. That's his life. All right, let's check it out.
Got me making shorts. Now, y'all see this right here? So we can get to the bottom of this real quick before I address this again. Y'all see that? Corey Devon Jones. 5/26/81. Hold on. That's the new ID. Y'all see that star right there? You gotta have that star to fly. So check it out, right? Dummy keep bringing up my age, bro. You're 36. I'm 44. And I look damn good to be 44 because I take care of myself. You're old too. What are you talking about? Is that all they can say? All y'all can bring up is age? I'm living. I pray to God I live to be 50 plus. You know what I'm saying? Like my pops. Aging is a good thing. If you're older than somebody, that just means you was born before them.
Well, obviously, I mean, I thought, I thought 1 + 1 is 2, motherfucker. But at the end of the day, he just saying that because you acting like a YN. You acting like a YN. And regardless of it, you shouldn't be behaving as such. You should be building up your family, incorporating your kids into your business. Even showing a little bit more of your family will still be good. You can still do your raffles and shit, but you ride solo. You always going to the club, messing with the younger women. That's what he basically saying. Now, that's your prerogative unless you want to end up like goddamn Shannon Sharp. But let's get into some other shit. There were some other things that he was mentioning. Let's see what we can find on here. He's sponsors saying he's DeadBeat. All right, let me see about this one. My daughter just turned 3 last month, guys. Now I'm gonna show y'all one thing. This is only Cash App. Remember, she's only 3. This is only Cash App. This is not everything else, guys. Let me show y'all what I done sent her in 3 years for my daughter. Hold on, let it focus in. All right, well, it don't want to focus in. Let me see. What that say, guys? $41,860. Is that deadbeat material? I know I don't see her every day. I'm not in her life every day. Yeah. See, all right, let me put it this way. You know why a lot of kids end up still feeling as if they never had a father? Look at the celebrities' kids, right? That their father was never around, rapper, entertainers, etc. Sending money, providing a lifestyle for your child, that's good and fine and dandy. But your physical presence, your leadership, your guidance, all that is what qualifies for being a good father. Sending money to somebody, you're just an ATM. You're not a father. See, this is where I think people get mixed up, and then some people want to be too fanned out and act foolish. That doesn't make you a great damn father, bro. Like, that is dumb as hell. Why would you sit up there and be like, man, I send money. No, you need to be a physical presence in your daughter's life. You chose that type of mother for her. You chose a 304. You chose a bop, right? Why would you let your daughter remain under her tutelage without you being there making sure that hell no, you know what? I'll take my daughter full time because I know I screwed up by having kids with a woman like that. Why don't you take your kid? Nah, CJ's so cool. I always get on his ass about the Kamari situation. He brings her out though. He flies out, even though it's mostly for content. He had her out there for a year or so, and he just felt like he couldn't put up with her behavior, which I felt like was a big L for CJ. He should have left Kamari ass out there with him so she could remain under. Even the Bible tells you if you have a shameless daughter, do not give her over much liberty. Don't give her over much freedom. Even the Bible tell you that. Every day I'm out here, they live in Vegas. Both fucking whatever. Whatever I'm doing with that person, ain't none of your business. Worry about your kids. What about Kamari? You kicked Kamari to the side and only brought her out for views, bro. Like,
Chill, little nigga. We don't gotta take it there, bro. It's between me and you. It don't got nothing to do with our kids or none of that. And then you talking about a Ponzi scheme. Where? Where? Prove it. Show one person that ain't got their car. Show one allegation of any.
Now, he going into the whole Ponzi scheme, saying this, that, and the third about his car raffles. I ain't even finna get into that until somebody actually come out or other people that have spent they hard-earned money on that app. If they really want to come out and say that that's what he's doing, then they can band together and expose that because they're the only ones that can truly do it. The people that have been entering those raffles left and right for a long period of time and they notice something strange, they probably can speak out about it. But other than that, from the outside looking in, you really don't know. So I'm not going to get on that. But him sending money does not prove to be a good father. You just proving what CJ So Cool said from the get go. You made valid points about Kamari as well, but it doesn't prove anything. Like it's just foolish. Even we already know this Shay was messing with Tata and trying to mess with CJ on 32's baby mama as well. Now that was another thing that he had brought up. I'm trying to find that too, man. But I just think it's lame as hell, bro. Oh yeah, CJ So Cool new shit. Let me just go to actually the new he's showing his new place. Let's pull that up. Let's pull this up.
Royalty.
Move this over.
I know you guys wish you actually had a home to go to after you got through being used and enslaved by Grandpa CJ on 32s. But unlike you guys, I have my affairs in order and I just moved. And damn, it looks so good in here. I'm not even done yet, but it looks so good already. Like, come on, man. The shoes that I don't even wear fill up my closet. What about the shoes that I do wear, bro? What's up, CJ?
All right, you got the twins with
This your
him.
new house?
Yes.
Now, mind you, a lot of people still wanted CJ to fall off from his old house that he kicked Nike out of. But the boy still got a place. I mean, he still got a place. I mean, what can you say? He went and got him a decent, mini mansion. A decent mini mansion, man. What can you say? At the end of the day.
You like it?
Daddy, I'm still swinging.
You
Now
still
look at Daya.
swinging?
Daddy,
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was crazy, bro. That was super crazy, bro. Damn, what the hell?
what is this?
It's a jacuzzi. Don't fall inside.
One thing, them twins.
That's a waterfall.
Just like CJ. Especially Daya.
Plant trees.
Yeah, but we're not gonna plant any trees in there.
I want to do it.
You gonna plant trees? Oh my gosh, be careful, CJ. I don't want you to be up there.
All right, let's see what
What
let's
the
look at
freak?
house.
What the heck is y'all doing now?
Yeah, you got the
Oh
backyard.
my
everything
god.
going.
Really? Who told
Pool
you to
and
do that?
everything.
Our race. Hey, Amar. Stand next to each other. Don't be housing up, okay? No.
All right, let's see the
I'll have a
house.
pool
Let's see
party.
what's up.
Family.
Y'all ready to go to our other house? Come on then, let's go. But you said the boxes is out and the clothes is in. As you guys can see, I don't rent clothes, all right? CJ on 32s. We are not the same. You rent your clothes and you take them back to the store when you're done. We don't do
Still
that over
going.
here. We don't get clothes for Instagram pics, bro. We get clothes to wear them.
But a lot of the shit that he's saying that CJ on 32s is doing, remember, you keep saying that he copies your style. A lot of people gonna say he got that shit from you. But as you can, CJ So Cool still got old clothes that he bought many years ago. I mean, that he never really upgraded because he didn't have the new money. He don't want to spend money on designer no more. That's his claims. But I hope CJ So Cool. You talking about CJ on 32s ain't buying property. CJ got to make sure he's buying property, not just renting houses, spending thousands of dollars per month when you're not even owning a property. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. All you're doing is burning your chips and you're not investing into anything. At least when you buy your own property, you can say, at the end of the day, my money's going to this home that I own. I can possibly rent it out, make it an Airbnb, whatever. So hopefully taking
to
his own.
actual events and functions, red carpet events, you know, like presidential style shit. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't know nothing about that. As a matter of fact, CJ on 32s, why don't you show us that apartment you're living in? Because you're like 50 years old, still living in an apartment, my guy. I don't got nothing against apartments, but I guarantee you don't got 1, 2, 3, 4 shower things, whatever those fucking called. I don't give a fuck.
Royalty and Tata to take a shower in his apartment. This dude's steady trying to throw shots at Buddy, but that's hilarious though. But one thing CJ on 32 never do is show his home, bro. He never show his crib. Like a actual upgraded crib. He does show that crib he had a long time ago, but he don't show updated, upgraded crib. But I guess CJ being very strategic about who he's showing, his house to, where he live, etc., which is a good thing. At the end of the day, privacy is still good. But I think it's foolish. Just the women, like when you choose certain women in your life, it will drag you down. It will make you fall from grace. Remember, even the Bible tell you do not stumble after a woman's beauty. And on top of that, a lot of people will twist stories. That's why a lot of men they shouldn't be hanging around certain women. Like Royalty, at the end of the day, I'm sorry, she hanging around a dude that is married, don't mind using women for money. And on top of that, she was with Rico, who wanted her to be in a poly relationship with his baby mama. And she said she don't mind trying that out. And you wonder why Jalea out there acting a fool. Man, people better wake the fuck up and realize when somebody is acting strange and going astray, and CJ on 32s can't pull Royalty to the side and be like, you know what, the way that you're acting, da 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 da. I think you need to make sure that your kids are doing the right thing there in school. You making sure your kids straight right behind the scenes. This is what CJ on 32 saying. You making sure your kids is straight, right? Why would you be around a woman who you know is doing the most diabolical things, but you ain't gonna help her really. You just gonna spend money for a flight and give her a couple dollars, just like you did Tata in order to spite CJ. And Royalty don't mind being used by that, but you ain't gonna give her money in terms of, hey, this is for the kids, this is to make sure this and the third. You're not gonna do that. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's insidious behavior to me. It's kind of it ain't cool. Like it ain't cool at the end of the day. No matter what you say, it ain't cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this shit. And I'm up out of this. Shit's crazy.